Dallas, it's popping off, surprisingly. I think whenever I entered about 10 years ago, it was definitely not what it is today. It's grown more. It's just stronger. It's a cool place to be. Like, I like it. I love it.
Yeah, it used to be just like a few things happening a week. Now it's like you got weekly showcases happening, you got monthly showcases happening, and you got all the shows because it's really healthy and it's really blooming.
One, there's like a big influx of bands like right now. Like I feel there's always been bands, there's always gonna be bands, but I feel like one of the biggest like waves of new bands coming out has been within at least the last 3 to 4 years.
You know, and you think there isn't much going on here, but there is. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of good fast music, I think, you know.
The DFW scene, compared to other cities that I've been in, it's the largest music scene I've ever seen.
Now there's just so many shows going on, you know. It's like, for instance, tonight there's 3 shows going on. So it's like, who am I gonna go see?
You might have 1 or 2 or 3 different shows happening at the same time, and you got to pick and choose wisely, or just be like, goddamn.
Everyone's really open-minded, you know. Everyone, especially when like a band's playing, or even when a show happens, it's like the time where you see like a unified thing of a lot of closed mouths and open minds to what's going on, and that's something you don't see often, you know. Not a lot of scenes are as tight-niched and close as Dallas is, you know. Everyone knows everyone, and it's a huge city, and every band is like doing something really cool and good. There aren't too many. Every band is really awesome, man, honestly.
So yeah, there's definitely a very strong, like, close-knit community that I definitely feel has been getting like stronger. There's just a lot of comfort to go, and even when you're going alone to a show, like, no one, you know, like, invite your friends or some shit, and they don't, you know, I can't go, and you're like thinking you're gonna go alone to the show, but you show up, and then all your homies are there, like, you know, you get hugs from everyone, and that's one of the parts of the music scene that I really enjoy, just like the community, the camaraderie between everyone. Everyone comes together because we like extreme music, and I think that's something really that's pretty special and very just like important to me personally. I would not be the person I am without the local music scene. Now, I went to a show last night. I saw metalheads there, punk kids, hardcore kids. Like, I think it's this really cool thing how all these genres are like just melting together, and they're all cool with going to shows with each other. You know, I think that's really like, it has a lot to do with this like music. I feel like there's like a music like renaissance going on right now. It's just like there's good music everywhere. I think that has a lot to do with it.
Even though we're all kind of on a little bit different page, everybody in DFW seems to be, if you're doing something that's, you know, aggro or, you know, whatever, you know, underground subculture, you know, no one's going to be putting down what you're doing. You know, they're going to be behind you.
I kind of am envious of some of these younger kids that are getting into the scene now. They're like, oh, you can be anything you want. Whereas back in the day, if you were interested in multiple genres or subgenres, like, you know, it was hard to find your people, you know. Now that's the norm.
It's Dallas right now. It's definitely Dallas. You can tell different time periods it goes in waves of different areas being the spot where most shows are playing, but it's downtown Dallas right now.
When you have like the Gonzalez brothers doing Outward Bound mixtape sessions, and then you can catch a crazy show at Trade Winds almost any night, any kind of show. If you're into punk, you can go 3 Links and you're gonna catch some crazy random band.
Yeah, like Trade Winds, and then Pro Rehearsal. Definitely 3 Links for like punk shows. Everything punk is 3 Links. I see Whitson having a lot of good metal shows. Tomcats hosts a lot of good metal shows.
Trade Winds Social Club, man, all day. That place is underrated. It is awesome. Once you get 30 people in there, you feel like you have 120 and people are having the best time of their life. This place called Casa de Locos, really cool, great DIY spot. And then that's just within here. Like I said, Dallas is so big. Outside of that, you have the Sunshine, which is out in Arlington. That place also gives you a badass DIY feel. The drinks are cheap. It's always a blast. Brain Dead Brewery is a place also down in Deep Elm that's doing some really cool things for extreme music. Even just this past year, they had their 2nd annual Metal Fest. So it's cool that they took the time, and a guy named Tyler Berry helped put it together and brought all these local bands and big names from across the board out and did something really unique.
I'd say it's thriving. There's a lot of really good bands coming out, a lot of good music, a lot of talented people in the DFW area.
I think it's getting bigger and bigger every day,
We're spoiled rotten when it comes to like extreme music in the DFW, that's for sure.
I think it's going to grow. In the 3 years that I've been here, I've seen a growth.
Texas is Texas, and it's multifaceted, and it's weird as hell,
I'm real grateful though, dude, to like be surrounded by so many musicians that are active.
Dallas is a dynamite scene. It's always blowing up, man.